consultative on the review of Kenya's foreign policy, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi emphasized Parliament's critical role in shaping the nation's foreign policy, ensuring it aligns with Kenya's strategic interests. Mudavadi disclosed that the ministry is working on finalizing the revised foreign policy document, which will be transitioned into sessional paper. Take a look. During a National Assembly Foreign Relations Committee roundtable, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi underscored that the revised foreign policy will reflect the country's evolving priorities on the global stage, addressing key areas such as diplomacy, security, and economic cooperation. The consultations, which involve various stakeholders, are designed to ensure that foreign policy framework is inclusive and addresses the need of all Kenyans.
When you say it's Kenya's foreign policy, is the deployment of the personnel in the foreign service reflective of that Kenyan foreign policy? And we're clear by having coherent and objective policy positions on this matter. We really must domesticate our foreign policy to get a better buy-in.
Principal Secretary for Parliamentary Affairs Aurelia Rono highlighted recent advancement in the labor migration space.
The labor migration policy is already in Parliament for consideration, session of paper number 5 of 2023, while the Executive's Labor Migration and Management Bill shall be introduced to Parliament very soon. I believe those two legislative initiatives are very key, even as we work on this policy.
In support of these efforts, Principal Secretary for Diaspora Affairs Roslyn Njogu underscored the need for legislative safeguards to protect the rights and investment of Kenyans diaspora, ensuring that Kenya's foreign policy reflects in the interests of citizens abroad.
A policy-driven approach, of course, is critical. It allows us to bring together our thoughts and to interrogate them and to socialize them to colleagues across government and across other stakeholders. The review, therefore, of this foreign policy allows us to sit back and ask ourselves important questions. And I'm grateful that part of this engagement is sitting down with Bunge, not just to explain what this foreign policy is, but to hear, especially from Bunge as representatives of the people, what does this foreign policy mean? What is the language that makes sense?
With the ongoing review of Kenya's foreign policy, steps are in place in advancing the revised policy document, transitioning it into sessional paper for parliamentary presentation to establish a comprehensive, coherent, and relevant foreign policy framework.